Black Summoner. So this was definitely an anime going into the summer season that definitely caught and piqued my interest. But after watching episode 1, my observation of this anime is definitely this is going to be an anime that you have to literally grab your brain and turn it off, because if you begin to do too much thinking, the anime, at least based on episode 1, the initial showing, the most important episode in my personal opinion in anime is episode 1. Reason being is that is the episode that most viewers are going to determine if they are going to watch this or not, especially in other countries, especially where its origins are in Japan, where most of the time this is being broadcasted on TV. So a lot of times it's somebody having to wait a whole another week for it to come on a specific time slot, and them, basically grab their calendar and empty out a specific slot of time, whether that is 9:30 or 8:30 or 12:30, whatever the time slot is. They basically have to say, okay, I want to watch Black Summoner. I have to empty out I have to make sure I'm not doing anything between 7 and 8 p.m. or between 5 and 6 or 3:30 and 4, whatever the time is. They have to do that. And to me, episode 1s are incredibly important because they capture imagination and they capture attention of the viewer. And if it fails to do that, or if it has too many holes or too many things, it can fall short. So let me not be negative out the gate. Let me talk about the things that I like first. So with Black Summoner, the things that I do like is I think Kelvin, which is our main character, can be a very interesting character throughout this season. I like that he is 23 years old, so he's not some high school kid. He's not, some middle school kid in Japan. He is what I would consider an adult. So I like that out the gate, is that he's a older dude. I don't want to say older. 23 is like incredibly young, but he is, somebody in their 20s, and he's not a child. So he can have more moral compasses. He has a better head on his shoulders. At least he should by 23. And he can make more attuned decisions. And hopefully that means later on in the anime, if we have any romantic subtext whatsoever, hopefully he isn't acting like some middle school kid, touching a girl's pinky for their first time in life. Hopefully he has enough maturity to be able to take action when he wants, not take action when he doesn't, and things like that. So I do like that quite a bit. The other thing that I like is I think Melfina's character is going to be our comedy relief through a lot of the season. I do like that she has some comedic senses to her, and she has already made a lot of comedic references so far through episode 1. The other thing I like is at the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, they showed us a few things. They showed us a slave trader with the elf girl, which we can immediately say, okay, he was like, I need another companion, blah, blah. So at some point, we know that he is going to pick up this elf and make her his companion. The other thing it showed us is it showed us a montage of things to come. It showed us a girl with wings being like, inside of like a dungeon or something, and it showed us monsters and him fighting. So we got a quick overview of different adventures and different things to come, which look incredibly interesting. Okay. That's the positive, okay? And, overall, I think the flow of it's pretty good so far, too. So that's the positive. The negative. Okay, so here's where my negatives are. And this is where a lot of what I have said involves turning your brain off to enjoy. And I think if you do turn your brain off, there is enjoyment here to be had. And I don't think it's unwatchable. I think it is a very watchable anime. It just has some things that I don't like. So here's why I don't like. I don't like the overall plot line of he was this dude, he was killed off by God by accident, okay? God then asked this goddess Melfina to help him out and reincarnate him. When he met her, he instantly fell in love with her. Apparently, he was very aggressive about it. He loved her so much that he said that she needs to be with him forever. Because she's bored, she said, okay. The trade-off for him to get reincarnated is for him to trade in all of his memories for skills so that he can have a better life reincarnated into another world. I don't know what Yahoo crazy-ass MFer would trade in everything that they know up in life just for some skills. Now, he got a Class S summoner skill, which doesn't exist in this world. He is one of a kind. He got badass powers, but he has no idea who he is. So he's a blank slate moving forward. A blank slate that is in love with this goddess. The goddess of reincarnation, by the way, who now is completely assigned to only him. So she basically said, F the billions and billions of people throughout the cosmos that are going to come through. I'm just going to focus on this one dude. I don't like that from the beginning. It's stupid. Fine. Okay, we're just going to say okay. The other thing I don't like is, although she is comedic and she has comedic relief, she's kind of annoying. And if she's going to constantly come up and be this backseat driver voice for all of us during the season, it could kind of get annoying, at least until she's finally summoned and manifested in the actual world. But a little bit annoying. He also made a couple of different references in the anime that I don't like either. Video game references and Japanese references. Now, you might be saying, like, well, why do you like that? Well, here's the thing. If you trade in all your memories for skills, you're a blank slate. That means not only does he have no idea who the F he is, he also should have no idea about concepts of arithmetic or language or spellings or references or, manga or light novels or anime or video games. If you trade in everything, so you shouldn't have references to it, nor should you have references to culture or where you came from or anything of that nature because you forgot who you were. But yet, when he talks about bathtubs, he makes a gesture or a sentence that says, it's going to be weird for a Japanese man to not be able to take a bath, not be able to, get clean. We love our bath time. Well, you shouldn't know that either. That's what I'm going to say for the negatives. Those are my negatives really so far. It's just those things, again, it can be easily forgotten if you turn your brain off. Overall, did I enjoy it? Mostly, but as I'm watching it, a lot of those things that I have said are negatives really stood out to me, and I just went, I don't know if I like that. So I think this anime is going to be a candidate for one that we all give a couple of episodes, and if we like it, we continue to watch it together, and if we don't, we just drop it, and maybe we come back when the season wraps up, watch it all at once. This might be a good candidate for just a really quick one day, a Saturday, Sunday binge watch when it completes. And we watch it, and we never watch it again, never reference it again, but we put it on our My Anime list that we watched it, give it a nice 6.5, 6 out of 10, we move on with our lives. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to see what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think about episode 1 of Black Summoner. I'm going to be watching out in the comments to see what you all think. But that's my review of episode number 1. And my friends, other anime have also launched this season. Check out the videos on screen now, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.